Hey, welcome back from the break. It's time for another helping of soup du jour.
Oh, Ken, what's the soup du jour?
Well, it's the soup of the day.
That sounds good. I'll have wait. Oh yeah, I'll have that. Wait, is there music playing right now? What's happening? Like,
I don't know. I don't think there is music. Are you lagging?
I think.
Maybe a different tab?
Are you not hearing that?
I don't hear anything,
What
man.
is happening right now? I'm like hearing.
Are you hearing
Hang
our
on.
theme song
I
or
want to make
something?
sure no one else is hearing that. Okay, that's so weird. What is happening? Is it in this
Maybe.
tab? Oh, you know what tab it was? It was the coin flip tab.
That was the coin flip tab. Okay.
Okay, because I have it on StreamYard where it doesn't share the audio from the coin flip,
But you can hear it.
but now I can hear it and I have to exit it.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
I'll open it again when we need it. Sorry, we got it now. I was like, am
And
I going crazy,
I was like, I think you are. No, I'm
dude? It
just
was
kidding.
just like this. I'm like, what? Am I in freaking Oppenheimer or Interstellar? What is this? Oh my
Ah.
goodness. Okay, that kind of freaked me out for a little bit.
I mean, it's been 1 year, but do you hear the music? Can you hear the music?
That's what was happening, man. I was like, what's happening?
All right. Well, I mean, kind of a weird way to start this edition of the Soup du Jour, but you know what? Let's get right back on track. Uh, Today we got a movie draft for you, and we're going to be talking about disaster films only because, I mean, if you caught part one of our live stream, we did just talk about Twisters, starring our favorite in the whole wide world, Glenn Powell. So, I mean, I feel like Twisters is a possibility that it could be drafted in this movie draft. And I know that we just talked about that weird um, tab that you just had. And so let's go ahead and pull that back up because we're going to do a coin flip, a generator. And yeah, Jeremy, do you want to call it or should I call it? I don't know.
I think you should call it.
Okay,
Don't
let's
mind the
go.
targeted ads.
Yeah. I see you've been looking at hotels. Never mind.
There you go.
Let's go with Tails Never Fails.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, it just failed. No.
All right. Let's see.
All right. So we're going to go snake order draft again. So Jeremy has the first pick, and then I'll have the next two picks. So
What is happening with my page? They're playing a lot of ads in this, and I can hear the music again.
oh shoot.
Putting
Okay,
it on my
let's go ahead
screen.
and close that. Yeah. All right. Well, we don't need that tab ever again because you
Yeah.
won the toss. You get the first
Okay.
pick, and so I'll have the second pick of the first round, and then the first pick of the second round, and then we'll snake draft the
All
rest of
right.
we'll do 5 rounds.
Okay, but I can choose any disaster movie I want.
Any disaster movie, your favorite one, hopefully, preferably.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take it right away. This might be kind of dumb. I don't know. I'm going with Day After Tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow, oh, man. Well, you know what? It's not that dumb because it was on my board.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So the day after tomorrow. Okay. I like it. Hopefully y'all ain't hearing me type too loudly. Just want to make sure that that I cross this off my board. Okay, so for my pick in round one, I'll go with near, far,
Ah,
wherever you are. I'm gonna go with Titanic with my round one pick, and
nice.
with the first pick of the second round, I'll say this: if you feel it.
No, damn it! Damn it! Glenn,
taking
what?
I'm
I'm
taking
sorry.
I'm taking Twisters in round 2 of my first pick. So, yeah.
Okay, damn. That's a good one. Jeez. Okay. Dude, I'm going with another cheesy blockbuster. At number 2, I'm choosing San Andreas.
Oh, man, that was on my board too. Damn it. Why? Oh, shoot. Okay, so that was your round 2 pick. So you got first pick of round 3.
Round 3. I'm going with an underrated one this time. I'm going with Greenland.
No! That was
Yes!
my next pick. No! Damn it.
Ooh, Gerard
That was
Butler.
that was arguably the sleeper pick during that whole weird pandemic time, because that came out in 2020.
Yeah,
Damn you,
it's a
man.
good movie, man.
I love that movie. Why you have to pick it? Shoot. All right.
You picked Twisters, man.
Okay. Second pick of round 3. So that's my round 3 pick. Let's go with Contagion.
Ooh, okay.
And then first pick of round 4, I'm going with Armageddon.
Oh, dude, I forgot about Armageddon. Damn, that's a good one. Dang. That's nostalgic for me for sure.
Yeah, I know. And I don't want to miss a thing.
Dude,
so good.
Damn. Okay. Lucky. That's a good one. Should have chose that one too.
Okay, so this is now your round 4.
Okay. I'm going with another nostalgic one for me. I'm going with The Core.
Ooh, okay. That wasn't even on my board. I don't think I've seen that one.
It's a good, Aaron Eckhart. I think Hilary Swank's in it too.
Okay. And so, final round. What's your pick?
Ooh. I'm going to go. Let me know if this is incorrect of me saying that this is a disaster movie, but Train to Busan.
I feel like that's more of a zombie movie.
I know. Okay, I'm going to look a little bit more natural disaster.
Hopefully you don't pick
Ish.
Hopefully you don't pick literally the next one on my board.
Dude, yeah, because you already took freaking Armageddon. Damn.
I mean, you got the original Twister.
I could.
I don't know. I only wanted to mention that one just because we talked about Twisters in part 1.
Yeah.
I was tempted to go double on that, but yeah.
Dang it. I am missing my 5th one right now. My board. Dang, I like Contagion. Because I'm trying to make sure my disaster films aren't like, I was going to say like White House Down, not really a disaster film. That's just action kind of film.
No pressure. When I edit this down, we're cutting this whole part out so that we get that soup du jour episode on TikTok nice and peppy.
I don't want to say. I know the one that you might be picking, but I'm not gonna pick it. I'll let you get it. But I'm gonna go with Deepwater Horizon.
Deepwater Horizon.
It's starring Mark Wahlberg. It's natural disaster because it's the oil spill disaster. I'm going with that one. That's a very intense movie, but I think it's a solid number 5.
I might throw you.
I knew it. I know it's your 5th one.
Do you?
Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the end?
No, I was thinking about it. It was on my board, but because you didn't pick this one, because I was like, that would have been had you picked The Perfect Storm.
I haven't seen The Perfect Storm.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! The Perfect Storm was with George Clooney and I'm blanking on the other actor. Hold on, Mark Wahlberg.
Bullock. Oh really?
Yeah.
Dang, we both chose Marky Mark for number 5.
Hold on, let me fact check that. Because I haven't watched the movie in a while. Yes, George including a Mark Wahlberg.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what? You do know me very well. If you would have taken the perfect storm off of that, then I would have gone. This is the end. That was
Okay.
the next two on my draft board.
Oh, that sounds like a good movie. I want to watch that one.
Yeah, it came out in 2000.
Oh,
Literally right in the middle of the whole disaster like wave. I mean, there's pun intended.
there you go. I mean, if you could choose This Is the End for a
Yeah.
disaster movie, I would choose End of Days, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, there you go. that would be on brand for me. That would have been on brand for you.
Completely.
Oh shoot. Do you want to go ahead and recap your disaster films team?
Yeah. At number 5, I chose Deepwater Horizon. At number 4, I chose The Core. Number 3, I chose Greenland. Number 2, San Andreas. And at number 1, The Day After Tomorrow.
Ooh, all right. And so for my team, fifth round, I'll go in the same order that you did. Round 5, I picked The Perfect Storm. That was the final pick of our draft. Round 4, I have Armageddon. Round 3, I have Contagion. Number 2, If You Can Feel It. I had Twisters. We just covered that in part 1. I love that movie. And at number 1, Celine Dion. No, I'm kidding. Leo and Kate Winslet in Titanic by James Cameron. And so I'm only going to say this for the TikTok. Hey, which team do you like more? Do you like Jeremy's stack of draft? Do you like Jeremy's movies, or do you like my movie draft movies? I don't know. I probably could have worded that better, but whatever. Which team do you like more?
There you go.
There it is. I should have just went with the simple choice. I was like, oh, I'm struggling here. But yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna miss doing these movie drafts. We ended up doing what, 3 of them? We did our very first soup du jour with the Sonyverse, which ended up being the Spider-Verse.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, and then we did Pixar, and that was also fun as well. So, especially now that we figured out how this social media thing kind of works, we're starting to kind of gain a little traction. So, I'm curious to see how well this video ends up doing once I finally edit it. So
yeah, because if you comment on the TikToks, guys, for the listeners here, I'll respond to them eventually.
yeah, I saw, but I was like, what, dude? We got a bunch of like notifications. I wonder who was liking our stuff, and I was like, oh, it was Jeremy replying back.
2 months later, the some
2 months later. Hey, but he did,
all right,
just like we promised.
There you go. All pie is good pie.
Yes, all pie is good pie. All right, well, that was our movie draft where we talked about disaster films. Guys, let's get right into The Simmer. Are there any TV related or movie related items that you wanted to kind of pick up or talk about, I should say, from I guess this past week?
Real quick, Jacob did say, he said, show that Dominator 3 if you can. And by God, I will. Here is the Dominator 3.
Oh, wow.
This thing's like a freaking spaceship. I don't know what those lights do in the front. This thing looks insane. I mean, it looks cool. I don't know if it's not as Glenn Powell, you know what I mean?
It's not a red pickup truck, bro.
It's not red. Yeah, it looks more like a tortoise shell or something like that.
Yeah. You
Like
know
a
what it kind of reminds
roly-poly.
me? I feel like this is a Star Wars droid.
Right, but just big.
Yeah.
So, for those of our listening audience, it just looks like I don't know, black apple magic mouse.
A little bit more curved, though. It's
Right, yeah, more curved.
It really does look like a turtle shell. Like,
Yeah.
really tall
But that's
one.
for Jacob.
Oh, man. I did have one item for the simmer related
Yeah.
to our favorite, Glenn Powell.
Sweet.
But I don't know if you saw, he didn't actually reveal it. but there will be, or there is a start date for Top Gun 3.
No way.
Yeah, he
There better
actually,
be more Glenn Powell in this
yeah,
next one.
dude. And you know what? Glenn Powell, supposedly, I was watching this random TikTok. Actually, forward it to you, when we're offline. But apparently, Glenn Powell invited Tom Cruise to the premiere of Twisters, and he took that invite, and he was loving the movie. Apparently,
Oh, I mean, it's very. I feel like if younger Tom Cruise, he would have participated
yeah.
if he didn't
So,
have everything else he has going on now.
but yeah, I feel like Tom Cruise and Glenn Powell are like buddies, and like legit buddies. Like they hang out, like, when they're not on the same call sheet. But it turns out they're going to be on the same call sheet again pretty soon.
I wouldn't be mad if we kind of sideline Rooster a little bit, because I feel like we got their butting heads kind of.
So you want to kill off Rooster?
No, we're not gonna we're not gonna kill off Rooster. He's just gonna be doing something else. We got their kind of issues worked out. I feel like Hangman and Maverick, if they try to like work together, I feel like that's enough for a movie.
Mm,
And I
yeah,
would love to see that in the third one. Because you can't have no Tom Cruise.
yeah. I feel like Maverick's going to die, though. Like, I know
Really?
well, I won't give any spoilers for Top Gun Maverick, but I just have a feeling that they're going to end the character in a
Mm,
blaze of glory.
I could see. I mean, I actually believed it, right, in Maverick.
Mm-hmm.
But this could be the Infinity War to Endgame type thing.
Ooh. Oh, man. But if this is actually true and they have a start date that is somewhere in the kind of near future, oh my god. I mean, I think I shared with you that after we watched Twisters, I the next day I ended up watching Top Gun Maverick because Glenn Powell.
Well, of course, you just gotta watch Dark Knight Rises
Yeah,
next.
yeah. As I live and breathe.
As I live and breathe.
Oh man, anything else in terms of like news that you saw for this summer?
Ooh, I mean, according to our buddy John Campia, the Star Wars movie Mandalorian Grogu is beginning production,
Ooh,
and I think I honestly I have no idea what's going on with Disney Star Wars right now in terms of what's actually gonna happen.
yeah.
Like, is Mando gonna get a season 4, or are we just doing the movie? Are we doing both? Is there gonna be a season 2 of the Acolyte? After that, I don't think so. Yeah, but yeah, what do you think about them actually going into production for that?
I'm all for it. I feel like they haven't really messed with anything Grogu related or Mando related, so it'll make a crap ton of money just because Grogu transcends all ages and all walks of life.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they need to make Mando the main character again for his story, because he took over Book of Boba Fett for one, and
He
I feel like
hijacked it. What are you talking about?
yeah,
Hijacked it.
he totally hijacked it. But honestly, that show was horrible without those episodes.
Yes.
Um,
And Luke.
Mando season 3 was kind of hijacked by Bo-Katan a little bit.
Yeah, it was good though. I felt
Yeah,
like it was
yeah, it was more balanced than like Book of
yeah,
Boba Fett,
right.
obviously.
Didn't
Uh,
feel like Mando was cameoing in his own show like like Boba Fett was.
right, but I would like a full focus on the Mando and Grogu again.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, anything that is John Favreau and Dave Filoni related will be at least decent. Were they
Yeah.
were they involved in The Acolyte, by the way?
No, they didn't write or anything like that for it
I'm
or
not
show run it.
surprised. I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
Right. Like
From what I
I've
hear.
seen, I'm almost done with Ahsoka, which that's Dave Filoni's like
It's
main
baby.
show, right? That's his baby, and it was good, like you can so far that I've seen, some things don't work in terms of like pacing and all that stuff, but that
Hmm.
could be just not having experience
Hmm.
in terms of being a director of live action. But I feel like in time, his vision for Star Wars is there. It's just I hope he gets a chance to tell it.
Mm. I just thought of a random idea. I have an upcoming trip. It'll be an international trip, and I tend to download stuff because I don't like to pay for Wi-Fi. So I like to download shows or movies to watch. And I think I told you offline about my Fallout story, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I try
15
to.
minutes.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect because I was like, oh, it's a video game TV show. I still haven't fully watched. I've watched literally maybe 10 to 15 minutes of the first episode,
Yeah.
and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna download the first season of Fallout for to watch on the plane. And I was like, all right, I just hope that there aren't any adult scenes. And sure enough, 10 minutes in, there was an adult scene. I was like, oh, okay, I got to stop this. I can't watch this in public. That'd be so weird. So I have a couple of IP in mind to download for my upcoming international trip. One, I think I'll take this time to catch up on some Star Wars shows.
Nice.
Two, yes, I'm gonna download some Superman and Lois.
Yes. Yes. They dropped the teaser today too, by the way.
Oh,
For
nice.
their latest or for the final season. Don't watch it, of course.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course. But yes, those will probably be safe in terms of not having to worry about adult situations.
Right.
So,
No more
uh,
cousin stuff.
yeah, that was weird, man. That was weird. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be definitely downloading those on my iPad in a few weeks. So now that I'll have a little bit more time to kind of watch some TV shows. Pretty excited because there's no way I'm gonna be able to watch Gen V and season 4 of The Boys on a flight.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna risk it.
Don't even try on it. It's like every scene, every other scene is
Yeah,
something.
that'll be when I get back from my trip. So
Yeah. Smart
any
move.
other random pieces of news for the simmer before we wrap up another edition of the Soup du Jour?
No, I think those are like the main ones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no Eternals too. Am I surprised?
I'm not really
No.
surprised. Oh, by the way, did you notice, speaking of Eternals,
Mhm.
that they finally showed some of the events from that movie in the trailer to Brave New World? Finally,
Yeah. I was like, finally, we're addressing the huge elephant on the planet.
it's just out there in plain sight.
I know.
But
It
yeah, if
must
you don't
be
know what we're
horrible.
talking about, just watch the trailer for Brave New World, Captain America: Brave New World, I should say.
Yeah. Which that trailer was pretty good too. I'm
Yeah,
excited for that movie.
yeah. My
Cautious.
expectations have gone from 0 to about 1 on a
There
scale
you
of
go.
0 to 10.
I thought you were gonna say 3,000.
Wow.
Dang.
Well, anyway, Jeremy, let's wrap up this episode with one last thing.
Okay, one last thing. What have I been watching? Dude, I'm still trying to finish Condor on MGM Plus. I'm on like the last episode.
Your favorite movie streaming or favorite streaming app?
I'm trying to finish it before I have to pay for another month.
Hey, that's how it be.
That's how it has to be, man.
Yeah.
I've got to finish it tomorrow. Honestly, what have I been watching? I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't know. Been playing a lot of games. One of them being Helldivers 2. I
Oh,
don't know if I mentioned this a long time ago, but I don't know. That game has gotten really fun, but has gone down. So in terms of people playing, I think it's still fun though if you play with friends. But
Hmm.
playing by yourself is hasn't been as fun anymore. Oh, I know now a good one. I just started watching this YouTube channel called Surrey Yacht,
Mm.
and he's only got maybe 130K only, only
Only. I
130K subscribers.
thought you were
But the
going with 130 subscribers. I'm like, yeah, maybe we can bump that up.
130K subscribers, but he produces content that I would feel like he would have like at least 1 million subscribers.
Ooh,
So
okay.
Surrey Yacht, he does like random weird stuff. Like he'll eat Costco. He'll only eat Costco samples for 3 days. So weird stuff like that.
Okay.
It's been
Tell me.
really fun. I like his humor.
Like, does when he does that, is it just in the same location, or does he go to other nearby ones so that he get a little bit of variety?
I mean, if he can, he'll go to different ones.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably what I would do, because I mean, there's only so much you can eat of whatever they have. Because I feel like sometimes it's the same stuff, or it's too similar stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. He did that, and or he went to different ones and they had the same samples. So
Oh
I feel like they
man,
have like a contract thing going on in
yeah,
like probably a certain area of Costco's. So that
that's
sucks for him.
that's unfortunate. He just wasted gas then.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, for my one last thing, Jeremy, last week, this isn't my one last thing, but I want to kind of follow up because Presumed Innocent on Apple TV Plus, they actually released their finale one night earlier, because today was supposed to be the release date. But I
Mhm.
actually, because they released it the night before, I was able to watch the finale, and I wanted to reserve my judgment. And my goodness, the way they wrapped it up, they landed the plane, and so I highly
Thank
recommend that
goodness.
you watch it. And if you watch it right away, so that we could talk about it. I was actually chatting with Jacob offline about this because he binge watched it,
Oh, really?
and
Holy
he
crap.
completely finished it. He binge watched it on, I think, Monday, and then he finished it yesterday.
That's insane. Freaking Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, it was only 8 episodes, so
Only
yeah, only 8 episodes. So I'm
goodness.
kind of curious what
Hour
the
episodes, I'm guessing.
yeah, yeah, like I forget I think it's like somewhere between 45 to an hour.
Okay.
I forget the exact run. I wasn't really paying attention. But I'm curious what his splits were in terms of what he watched on Monday versus yesterday.
Right.
But they
After I
landed the
finish
plane.
Condor,
Yeah, they
for
landed the
sure.
plane. Jake Gyllenhaal. Ooh, in the last episode, top notch acting.
Okay.
Top notch acting. I'm like, oh, that was good.
Okay. Always love the Gyllenhaal, so
Yeah.
gotta watch it.
So after I finished the finale, I was like, let's not stray too far away in the streaming platforms, because on Apple TV Plus, I started this A24 show called Sunny.
Hmm.
Uh, I realized that the episodes were only 30 something minutes long. I was like, oh, okay, I can watch these episodes, see if it's any good. It's kind of an interesting concept. It stars Rashida Jones, and it takes place in Kyoto
Oh,
in the not so
what?
distant future. So I was like, oh, some place, like a place set in Japan. I think it's fitting. Let me start the show, and it's 824. Usually it's decent. I think they just released the fourth episode today. So I've only watched one episode. It's an interesting concept. It's mysterious, kind of
Hmm.
freaky a little bit, but I'm liking it so far. I don't want to give the premise that they establish in literally the opening shots or whatever, because
Mm-hmm.
I think it's best if you just start watching it. If you just watch the first episode, if it's for you, keep watching it. If it's not, you could bail. But I feel like it's one of those shows that I'll probably finish, because I heard this weird. I forget the exact stat, but Apple TV Plus in I forget the time, if it's like a week or a month or something like that. That's as much traffic as Netflix gets in one day. So
Dang.
Apple TV Plus is kind of starving for viewership. I feel it suffers because they don't really market it,
Yeah.
but they got top-notch shows. They throw so much money into producing this stuff. It's weird that they don't market it. So yeah, Sunny, Apple TV Plus, not sponsored.
Okay. Yeah, not the combination of things that you said that makes that show, I would never guess would put together. Got A24, Rashida Jones, and
In Japan.
in Japan. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's kind of an
Sounds
interesting watch so far. It's very mysterious
yeah.
because it's literally they establish something, like something that happens, like like an event that happens, and then I feel like that's going to be the mystery moving forward.
Okay.
Yeah, 30-minute episodes too, which is pretty nice. So I want to say this is only going to be like an 8 or 10 episode show. I forget the exact amount in IMDb, so it's going to be a quick watch.
Okay. Hopefully it's good. Gotta
Yeah.
let me know when more episodes come out.
Yes. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up another episode of the Soup du Jour. I can't believe next week's already our finale.
I
I am
know.
like, wow, that was pretty fast. This year's going by fast.
It's going by too fast.
Yeah. So we got some MCU action. We got some Deadpool action next in about 1 week, right?
Yeah, about 7 days. All right. Well, 1 week is fine too.
Yeah. In 1 week, we have our season 7 finale with our pals Deadpool and Wolverine on the reel.